Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Woo! Your boys are back. He's back, baby. The hottest talk show on the planet is back. Saturday Night War. Welcome. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, family? What's going on, everybody out there? And the crowd goes crazy again. Love it. I love it. This is incredible. What's going on, y'all? What's popping? What's going on? Panel, what's going on? Team, what's going on? World. ¿Cómo están?
Good. I'm tired. Good.
Tired? Well, you tired, bro? I've been seeing you, man. I've been watching. I've been looking. I've been seeing all the little weddings and all that going on over there.
Yeah, man.
It's dope, man. You got a beautiful place over there. That's crazy, man.
Thanks.
It's all right.
We got our boy John from Queen Studios just joining us right now in the building. What's going on, John?
Welcome.
Hi, guys.
Welcome. What's going on, my dude? Long time.
Yep.
Last time we seen each other, we was acting crazy in a limo in Vegas.
Yeah.
We had a hell of a good time. It was a lot of fun, man. It was a big blast, man. So how was your Chinese New Year's, my friend? I know you was celebrating that.
Yeah, it's good. It's just too many people in China. Everywhere you go is absolutely packed, but it's a good break. First break in a while.
That's what's up. So we let everybody get on and build up the show and everything like that. We're gonna get them numbers up. There's a lot of people gonna come on tonight. We're also doing a big giveaway tonight for us passing our 5,000 subscriber, which is a pretty big milestone for us.
Big deal.
We're gonna be giving away the quarter scale Queen Studios Spider-Man Civil War statue. Thank you to Cosmic Chase, our sponsor, Cosmic Chase. Thank you to them, and we'll be giving out tonight. And you know how we do it? We just pick somebody out of the audience and we ship it to them. That's how we do it. So that's basically what we're doing tonight. Art, what's up with you, my brother? How you doing, man? Welcome to the show. What's going on?
Not much, man. Nice seeing you again, John. We were just on yesterday.
Yeah. Good to see you again. Yeah.
What's up? Fader, what's good with you, my dude?
Man, just getting my room together. I've been doing a lot of work today, man. I worked for about 7 hours in my man cave, so it's coming along, man. Just got a shipping notification. My Queen Studios quarter scale Ledger Joker with the rooted hair, that's coming.
Nice.
The Hulkbuster will be shipping to me soon, also from Queen Studios. So I can't wait to get those in, man. Yeah.
Cool. Definitely going to be talking about that tonight. And my boy Crippler, what's up with you, man? We waiting on Rashad to get on with us tonight in a few minutes. He should be here shortly. So what's going on with you, Crippler?
Crazy visions. I put 2 pedestals in another room in the theater where I'm thinking about putting movie pieces. So now I'm just trying to figure out the theme, and then I'm going to execute on that while I wait for my Spider-Man stuff to come out for this room. So I've been tweaking, moving. So I think that space is going to come out really good. So I'm excited when you get those visions.
That's pretty good, man. But we got a lot to talk about tonight. We got a lot of things, definitely a lot of things to talk about. I'm glad we got John from Queen Studios in the building, because a lot of stuff that we're going to talk about has to do with Queen Studios, and also Queen Studios killing 2022. Definitely smashed it. And we're looking forward to 2023. So, you know, hopefully we'll get into the seams and check out what's going to be popping for 2023 from Queen Studios. But everybody on here, y'all know what the time it is. Right now is that time where we show homage and we show respect and love to all of our people out there that be watching us, to all of our people that follow us and everything like that, man. And this is the time when we show you guys love, we show you guys respect, and we give you guys your comment, we give you guys your love. So here we go. We're going to set it off tonight. Right, so who's number one? Who's the first one on the list tonight? So we're going to get ahead and welcome everybody in the community. Welcome. So with big shouts out, and we're going to start off with our boy Edwin Diaz. What's going on, Edwin Diaz? Big happy birthday. Shout out to you, my brother. Happy birthday. You already know Anthony Kennedy. Welcome to the show. What's going on with you, Anthony? Welcome. Benny. What's going on with you? Welcome to the show. Rock City in the building. What's going on, Rock City? Rock City in the building. We got MMC Payne. What's going on with you? We got Otero. Hello, welcome, my brother. Welcome to the show. Tom Henson. Tom, welcome to the show. We got our brother Late Night Tripping just joining us. Collectors Tables. What's up, my brother? Welcome to the show. Everybody joining in right now. They coming in. Jojo Valdez. Welcome to the show. One combo. Welcome to the show. We got Trey Smith, LBS for life. Welcome to the show. Venom Tech 313, Critical Mass in the building. What's going on with you guys? Hope y'all all having a wonderful day. Juan Ortega, welcome to the show. Juan, what's going on with you? I hope everything's going good with you. We got the Dad Collector in the building. Dad Collector, welcome to the show. Justice Sports Art Museum, welcome to the show. We got Norm in the building. Norman, how are you doing, my brother? Hope you're doing well. Chicago Dark Side, welcome to the building. Kratos, welcome to the building. Alex, people, welcome. Welcome everybody to the show. We're gonna have a great one for you tonight. We got some good stuff going on for you tonight, and a very, very big giveaway as well going on for everybody tonight. We got Redeemer 23 Collectibles in the building. What's up? Mad love to you. Peace 51 statues. Welcome, my brother. Welcome to the show. Collectors Enabled in the planet. What's going on, my brother? Welcome to the show. What's going on with you, my dude? Everybody is showing up. Everybody's here tonight. We can't wait to talk to the man of the hour. Can't wait. Everybody dying to ask their questions. People, please, you're going to ask your questions here. Don't send me the questions on Messenger. I can't answer them. Put them here. Put your questions here. Don't send them. Please don't send them to me. So that's where we at right now. That's what's going on. We're going to get ahead and dive right into this. We're going to pretty much just get ahead and just dive right into the show, dive right into this. So tonight, we got one of the a representative of one of the to me one of the top statue providers, collectors, everything in the building. Been one of the biggest statue makers on the planet right now. In 2022, they showed out. They showed out in 2022, man. They came and they delivered, and then they walked away real slowly in slow motion. They were like, we're coming back in 2023 with some other stuff. Great move, man. Great pieces, John. You guys deliver some great stuff, some great products. Also, for a lot of people, a lot of the collectors out there, a lot of guys in the community, a lot of shows that were doing top statues of the year. Your Hulk Buster ended up being the best quarter scale statue of the year, which is I think it was a great decision. Well, as for a quarter scale statue, it was to me, it's still one of the baddest statues in my house, the baddest statue in my collection. When my grandkids, everybody come over, they always sit next to him because it's bigger than them, so they feel protected. But congratulations on that, man. A great outcome last year with all of these phenomenal pieces. This year, y'all started off great. With the Batman Who Laughs on Throne, with the Batman on Throne, and all these other pieces that are coming out right now. Great pieces. So we want to first of all say what's going on with you. How you doing? Welcome to the show, my brother. And how's everything going over there on that side with you, my boy?
Yeah, it's all good so far. At the moment, we're planning for 2023. So there's lots of discussion about what new collectibles we're going to make, what direction we're going to go in, and then what events we're going to attend. So over the coming months, we'll be releasing some cool new collectibles, some that you saw in Vegas, some in Thailand, as well as some surprises as well. And then towards the middle of the year, towards the end of the year, that's when we're going to see more events and get out to see more people. China's opened up now, so the biggest restriction we've had for the last few years is we couldn't travel. That's completely gone now. The prices of flights are still expensive, but we're hoping to get out to the US, to Thailand, Europe, Asia, and do some more traveling and meet more people.
All right, cool. There's going to be a lot of questions tonight. A lot of people got some questions about the pieces, about a lot of different things and that. So we're gonna get to that. We're gonna wait. I'm gonna have the guys out on the comment sections. Don't ask your questions yet because I don't want them to get lost in the sections and that. We want to be able to ask for the questions, and then everybody starts asking their questions, and we could go one by one without missing nobody's questions. Fatal, if you can, please start collecting the names.
I already got 20 names.
Okay, there we go. To keep collecting all the names so we can do the giveaway today. And man, so with what's going on now with like with 2022, like we said, it was a great year for you guys. You guys released a lot of great pieces. Everything's come out great. Some really good stuff. Some life size busts with Venom, Carnage, all of these different things that came out, man. So what's like what we could call like what would be like phase one of this year for Queen Studios? What can everybody expect like in a phase one, as in coming out, being released, the first things that'll be coming out?
Yeah, so the Q1 of this year, the first quarter is going to be a little bit quiet for Marvel DC, but we've got the Superman bust expected in the next few days. So that's 2 life-size busts, silicone skin, implanted hair, glass eyes. And then I think the special thing about this is the base. The base itself includes like a secret key that you can press in, and then it opens up the like behind the logo, and it's like the little spaceship that Kal-El came into Earth on. So inside there's a little silicone baby. So some people find it creepy, but you can hide it behind the logo, and it looks pretty awesome. The design's really cool, and also it can light up as well. So it's got like a little UV light in there, like a blue light. Looks awesome. Right. And then following that, we have the 3rd scale Superman that I think a lot of people are excited about. We've made some improvements since Thailand and Las Vegas. And then really the big stuff's coming around maybe April, May time, and then June, where we'll have some bigger pieces. I think the one that we're excited for is the Michael Jackson life-size bust. No one's done that before. Again, silicone skin, artificial hair, all implanted. And it's the Thriller bust as well. So it's got the Thriller outfit. And that should be dropping in maybe July time. I think June, July, depending on how things go.
That's awesome. So let's get ahead and start with this right here, because I know there's been a lot of questions about this one right here, but I think this is a great announcement for you guys, man. And so far it looks phenomenal. So let's get ahead and take a look at this. And let's, everybody, if you haven't seen this yet, this is it right here. Check it out. Man, that's just that's incredible, man. That's incredible what you guys was able to achieve with that bus. I can't even lie, man. Y'all did a phenomenal job with that bus, with the likeness and everything. A lot of people with the silicone, well, not a lot of people, because there's only maybe like 2 major companies, your company and another company that's making these life-size silicone busts. And so far, you guys happen to be nailing these likenesses. The other company, they do a good job as well. But the likenesses, I think that you guys are really nailing it. You're nailing it. So I want to start off the questions with this bus here, because I love this bus. I'm definitely in for this, 1000%. The question on this one for my bus, and probably Rashid is gonna ask this too, because Rashid has been talking about this for a minute. What made you guys make the decision to make this bus with no arms, just a regular normal size bus, which looks like the design that you did for the Thor, and not what everybody's calling a torso bus, a full torso bus with the arms?
Yeah, so as our company started, we're the first company in the world to be like has done this at scale and licensed for Marvel and then DC for these silicone busts. And busts are traditionally tapered in, and there are no arms. I think other companies have differentiated by adding in arms and stuff like that, and we had done it on a few pieces, but it has to make sense in the storytelling element. So, for example, Captain America, for us, it made sense for him to be holding Mjolnir, the hammer, and also people asked for the shield, so we added the shield. The T-1000, we added an arm on our first bust in 2018, and that's because that's just how it like tells the story of the character. We think it works that way. And with the new Terminator coming this year, it's going to have the shotgun over the shoulder, and it's going to be different. So it depends on each one, but we want to tell the story. But traditionally, busts are tapered in, and there's no shoulders or arms. So we've gone for that way, as just for the style. And also with each of our busts, we want to try and add a storytelling element with the base. So the base itself, we want to add in the storytelling elements. That's why we've added the little spaceship, the Kal-El, and we've done similar things with the Joker 2019 bust, and also the Joker bust that we have planned, the Heath Ledger Joker. Also, the base is going to have a storytelling element as well.
So
Okay.
Queen Studios don't prioritize consistency. They just go for whatever's best for the individual bust or character.
Yeah, usually it's got to make sense for that individual piece, because although we want everyone to collect everything, we know not everyone can afford to collect everything. People have got certain characters that they like, so it looks awesome when you've got everyone together and they all look like this a big collection. But these busts are selling at like almost $4,000, so not everyone's going to get every piece. Right. So we also have to keep that in mind, that some individuals want to buy that individual character.
My other question is, well, since you're in the subject right now, I know you guys have not released the price of this yet, and it'll be released soon when that goes up for pre-order. Is it? Can you say, is it in the range of what you've been doing, or is it going to be a little bit more affordable in a different range?
In the range of what we've been doing, so it'd be similar pricing to maybe Thor, I think.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Oh man. So Art, you got anything there? Art, you got a question for John?
Not really. I basically asked everything yesterday, so you guys go ahead, man. I might fill in.
Fatal.
All right, I got right next to me. I got that Joker. Yeah, I unboxed that a couple weeks ago. But the question I have is, and I know we cried like babies about Cap getting his shield. Can we cry enough to get Thor his hammer?
It's too late now, unfortunately. I think also with that one, we didn't want to have two characters with the same pose, pretty much. So I think that's one of the reasons why stylistically we didn't do that. But it's too late, I think. Usually we would go back and make changes. I think there's a few collectibles that we might start to do that again with, but this one, unfortunately, that ship sailed.
All right.
That's the same.
Do you see you making another Thor in the future, like helmet with maybe the axe?
Unlikely for a few years. Maybe not silicone. We might do something different, but it's something we could consider. There is a life-size bust that we didn't mention before that's coming this year. That's a half body, which is going to be huge. So, and that is like, we've not done that one for a while. So I think that will be polystone as well. And I think a lot of people will be excited about that. So maybe if that goes well, we did a similar thing with the Thanos a few years ago. We had a Thanos silicone. And then maybe like 2 years later, we had a half body Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet, which was massive. So we might do that with a similar character again this year. And then if that goes well, we could always do it with other characters, but it's got to have some sort of differentiation so people don't feel like we're just reissuing things. It devalues their collectibles.
Are you planning on doing more busts, price-wise, price range, like Venom, Carnage, and Vision?
Yeah, so we're going to have 2 busts this year, probably around June time. That would be probably sold through Sideshow, and that price range would be quite reasonable. Like the Venom price range around $1,300 maybe. So that should be coming. There's 2 versions of that. I won't say what it is just yet, but yeah, so that's more affordable in terms
versions
of
one character.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Rashid, on you.
He already knows what I want. What's up with my blade? Wesley Snipes blade silicone bus. When are you gonna make it?
So it's
Still
not in the
waiting,
plan
brother.
this year. So yeah, we talked yesterday about like crowdfunding projects, like how
Right.
to for certain characters that we're not sure on.
Right.
Like I'd love a blade bust. I think it'd be awesome,
Man.
but we don't know how many people want it. So if we could
But
figure
can you
out a
just
way
say
to
that
like,
one more time? You love a blade bus.
yeah, I
right?
think it'd be
I want
awesome.
everybody to hear that. You love a right.
Yeah, I've suggested it before, and our CEO loves Blade. Jason loves Blade, but we're just not sure about how many people, because that movie came out a long time ago and it probably saved Marvel's franchise, and it's
But let me tell you
awesome.
something. I know you. I think Blade and what's her name? The one that played Underworld. I forgot her name.
Selena, what's her name again?
Oh man.
Not sure of her name.
The one that played
Yeah.
the Underworld, the female.
Yeah, the white lady
make-
with the hair.
Yes, to make those two busts, I
Yeah.
think would be crazy. I think those would sell. You know.
Yes, so
Just
there's-
my opinion.
There's a new Blade coming out though, right? In the next year or so.
Yeah, but everybody wants Wesley. You know that, man. Wesley. So
The question is, does Wesley wants it?
Yeah,
Well, it
that,
doesn't matter if he does because he don't own the rights to it.
Oh, okay.
it depends on his contract though, because his likeness is still there. So it depends what his likeness.
Right,
rights
that's
contracts
true.
are. That's
That's true.
That's where it gets a little bit more complicated, especially with the older movies.
right.
Because back then, it's not that old really, but
Mhm.
it is not. The collecting wasn't as big as it is now back then. So I'm not
It's
sure
old
what
enough that
contracts.
they'll have to renegotiate it since so much time went. Inflation, all of that good stuff.
Well,
Contracts.
what about maybe a Batman Who Laughs bus? Any talks on that?
We did design one a while back, but
Wow.
it's not in the plan this year. I
When you
think DC something will develop. We've got plenty of time, so it could be something next year, but not this year.
Oh, okay.
And on the release of the bus that you was talking about, that might more than likely end up in Sideshow. We're looking for that release sometime this year. Announcement or
Probably, yeah, June.
okay. And so I had the pleasure to be with you guys in Vegas for your first event ever. And we did the theater thing after the show, and you showed so many things, incredible things that haven't even been shown yet, and people don't even know about yet in the communities and things like that. One being the Michael Jackson. Didn't know you had the life-size bus like that. We didn't get the sneak peek of that. But that sounds like it's gonna be crazy incredible. This year, we just like with releases and things like that and announcements, and with the first quarter, like you said, is gonna be quiet. Second, third, how many releases can people expect from you guys starting this year? New releases and announcements.
New releases, so things we haven't announced before.
Things that will be released this year.
So there should be in total maybe confirmed around 39 new collectibles.
that are
but
shipping this year?
Not shipping.
No, not
that,
shipping.
PO,
Oh, okay.
PO.
Gotcha.
But you heard what he said, right? 39.
Damn.
But that's of that 39, there'll be some anime in there. So not everyone collects the same things. So and also not everyone collects the same scale. So hopefully it's a lot, but hopefully there's just enough of each one, so it's not overwhelming for people. But 39 in total, and I think the majority will be shown in October. Like we'll be showing a lot of stuff at Wonder Festival in Shanghai.
All right. Hey, everybody out there, if y'all got questions for John, you can go ahead and start putting that in the chat right now, and I'll start going through it, and we'll start asking them some questions, and we'll go ahead and we'll get through that and go through all of that stuff right there. Now, John, with you guys doing the stuff with InArt, which is crazy. I used to collect Hot Toys years ago, and I just bought my first figure again, which is the 2-pack Joker from InArt. So I ended up purchasing that because it looks incredible. Are you guys planning on releasing more, bringing out more? Besides the Batman, Joker, and then the other ones that you did. What other ones you got coming out?
Yeah, so I'm less involved with the InArt side now, because the team's basically we've separated a little bit so that they can focus on on figures, and we can focus on statues and busts. But I do know that there's quite a lot of new pieces planned this year, and around 3 or 4 will be globally licensed, so it should be more easy to get. And there'll be some surprises coming up as well, and we're negotiating a lot of different things here and there.
Okay. On your life-size bust, any female characters in the future that you planning on announcing or releasing or putting out there?
Not from Marvel, because that's not really what we can do. I can't remember. We've talked about Catwoman, but I'm not sure where we're at with Catwoman right now. I know that we've got some one-to-one statues from female characters coming soon, though, from DC.
Okay. And announcement-wise, nothing yet on that, right?
Nothing just yet. The next one-to-one statue will be the life-size Batman, and that should be it'll be the Bale Batman, and it should be ready by March, I think.
Okay.
Or February.
I got a quick question for John, if you don't mind. John, I know my lane. These life-size stuff look amazing, but I'm not there yet. I'm still leveling up. What's your 1/4 or quarter scale line looking like out of the 39? Is there anything interesting that you could talk about?
Yeah, so the 1/4, I saw a few pieces yesterday in the office. The Batfleck. So we've got the Ben Affleck Batman in a suit. I think we teased this last year at our showcase. We've also got like the armor Batman, and we've got 2 more as well in quarter scale, and they'll also be paired with 1/9 as well. And then for Marvel, we're looking to release Scarlet Witch eventually, once we get that likeness down, and then maybe a couple more quarter scale, but maybe less quarter scale this year for Marvel.
Got you. Cool. And the stuff that take batteries, are you guys planning to do like AC adapters or USB power for them in the future? Or is it still like 100 LR44 batteries?
So that one we're still discussing here because we're getting a lot of feedback. So maybe there's something we need to do with collectors to figure out the best way, get the feedback, make some changes, because the battery thing is frustrating for a lot of people. And also the rules are changing a lot. Like different countries have got different battery rules now, and you can't include certain button cell batteries. So I think this year we'll have more communication. We'll try and figure out what we can do, what people want, and try and figure out for each piece, because not each piece works the same.
Awesome. It's good to hear that.
That's pretty cool. All right, so now hearing you doing life size busts of War Machine.
Yes, so it's not confirmed yet, but it's in the plan, and I think it could come true, hopefully. That's one of my suggestions based on conversations with Art and different people in the US. A lot of people are asking for a War Machine, so I suggested it, and it's on the line list. We haven't started designing; it hasn't been approved yet, but I'm hoping we can make it.
Hopefully, it's that Terrence Howard likeness. Now I know.
Yeah,
it's
that'll be really
Full
nice.
metal, yeah.
Full metal, man. Full metal.
Another thing with I would love to see, standing right next to my Queen Studios quarter scale Hulk Buster, Hulk. Are you guys having any plans on making the Incredible Hulk to go with that Buster?
It was in the line list. I'm not sure if it's been kept in. We've done a lot of chopping and changing this year because we don't want to do too much. We want to try and maintain the quality. So I'm not sure if it's still in there, but if it is, it should be towards the end of the year, nothing before June.
Yeah, because that's right. That's something right there that with everything that you've been doing and stuff with the lines and everything like that, that's definitely one of the Marvel ones that honestly has to be done. Especially when you delivered on that, when you just straight up hit a home run with that damn Hulk Buster. It's a great home run. It's a great statue. Like I said, it's right now it's still the best one in my whole entire collection. I love that statue so much, man. It's just incredible. But I would love to be able to put a Hulk that matches him right next to him. And only one that would be able to do it is you guys. So just with the way that you guys are nailing the likenesses, the realism, and all the details that you put in your statues, and the work and the love y'all put in it is just crazy. You can tell by the products that you're delivering. You can tell everything that y'all putting into these statues. With the quarter scale line of the Marvel that you've been doing so far with that you've been doing the silicone like with Loki and stuff like that. Are there still going to be more of those quarter scale lines is going to be coming like that with the silicone,
So-
with the silicone heads and stuff like that?
Loki's polystone, but it looks very similar to silicone.
He's
We've been
polystone.
able to,
I thought he was. I thought he was. You guys announced that he was silicone.
No. So it's polystone. It's just the hair's rooted, so we can achieve the same effect, but it should increase the longevity of the piece.
Hold on,
Wow.
that
Yeah.
look with the helmet is
the
polystone?
hair on polystone.
Oh no. So there's the Loki bust is
The
the Loki bust with the
yeah,
helmet
the bust is silicone.
okay.
is silicone. The quarter scale, which is stood with the scepter, that one's polystone.
Oh, that's still, that looks
with
silicone.
artificial hair. Yeah. No, it's actually it's
It
natural
looks like-
fiber, so it's wool hair.
Damn sure look like damn silicone.
Yeah, it looks good. Great.
Real good. Real
We
good.
should be doing more in third scale this year if we can get everything approved. So we're negotiating now with Marvel to do more third scale. If that can get approved, then we perhaps might try silicone in third scale for Marvel. But again, there's early days yet. If not, polystone definitely, because we've been working on that for a while, and we can get the rooting of the hair and we can get the likeness just as good. So I think polystone works as well.
Okay, are you guys taking in the factor of what's been happening for over a year, but it's gotten settled and worse? And I'm talking about with the shipping costs and stuff like that that everybody is dealing with, buying collectibles overseas and even getting into Sideshow now. Sideshow's went up pretty drastically on their shipping fees as well. Are you guys taking in the fact of that? I'm trying to adjust with either pricing or the products you guys are putting out, because we're starting to see that with a couple of people, but then we're starting to see a lot of companies going left with it.
What do you mean going left?
Going left, like, and they just going with the flow, man. They still doing their quarter scale statues at $1,600, $1,700, $1,800, and given a lot of the stuff is just not, it just you got to justify what you're putting out, right? You got to justify the price of what you're putting out, and right now with the collectors, and because we're real deep with the community, we see what's going on with the community and everything like that, and we starting to notice for the past few months, it's been going on for a while. You got a lot of collectors that are just deciding to just either sell their entire collection, or they're just they changing from third scale to quarter scale, and they're actually not even doing like for like XM quarter scale. They're not doing these other companies. They're going to Sideshow now and buying those Sideshow ones that are coming out. Me, I follow low ES and I follow quality. You guys are putting out some phenomenal quality, and I think I asked you that question before too about the bust, because I think you guys did a great job with the Vision bust being polystone, and it looks amazing. It looks real. I love it. And then Venom and Carnage and those busts like that, but those are they're really affordable. You know what I mean? They're really affordable, and it is not only justifying the price, but the quality is different from everybody else's. Just being honest, because the quality you guys are putting out, for example, that the Vision bust looks phenomenal. Everything to me, that's one of my best busts as well. But it was very affordable. You know what I mean, compared to a $4,000 bust. So are you guys are thinking about adjusting stuff like that for the community?
Yeah, so that's one of the reasons why there's not as much in the first half of this year, because the shipping prices is one of the big. Well, I think everyone's getting hit right now anyway. Like the inflation in Europe, the energy bills are killing people, literally in some cases. So we know that it's just pushing the hobby to make it more expensive, and people got to prioritize life first, right? But we want to continue to do what we're doing. So what we're doing is we're trying to make less. 39 is still a lot, but there's a lot of smaller pieces in there. So 1.9, 1.6 statues are in there. So we're making slightly less this year, and we're also trying to stack it towards the end of the year. hoping that things do start to settle down in terms of shipping. It is dropping actually. It's still way above 2019. I think it's still like 200 or 300% higher than 2019, but it's a lot lower than it was in like 2021 and 2022, beginning of that year. So we're hoping things drop in that respect. In terms of size of the boxes, there's not a lot we can do. The size of the collectible is the size of the collectible. And we always try to make competitive priced statues, and we try to keep the cost as low as possible. But in certain cases, there's certain costs that we can't avoid, like the research and development for a lot of the high, like the hyperreal pieces where you've got the facial likeness. There's a lot of like design that goes into that, a lot of artists who work with. So that's why it's a little bit more expensive. But there'll be less of those, and hopefully spread out enough so people can afford to stay in the hobby.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, man, because you guys you guys are doing some great work. You know what I mean? And like what I would me speaking for myself as a collector, I just want that kind of work. You know what I mean? I want the nostalgic pieces that look phenomenal. Like if I get a Thor, I want them to be Thor, like the best Thor. And you guys are doing great work with that. And a lot of people has been following y'all. I mean, like I said, you guys has been requested a lot to bring you guys back on, or to bring you gone and stuff like that. You know, and then this year we planning on doing a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? A lot of big things, and it's gonna be we're gonna make a lot of noise. But you know, I just want to put everybody out there too on what's going on with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Because you are one of you are one of those guys that do what a lot of other statue companies don't do. A lot of statue companies don't come on the shows, don't share their thoughts, don't share their feelings to the community, don't share nothing. They keep everything to themselves. They don't listen to the community, and it ain't to down nobody. So, you know, that's why we're not a show that mentions names, but I'm just keeping it 100. You know, you one of those guys that when you come on the show and you with no problem, no issues, and you speak up front, you answer all the questions, you clear, and just a lot of the companies don't do that. And this is why a major reason why I love you guys so much and I follow you guys so much, because you so open. You know what I mean? You're so open with things, and you listen to the community and everything like that. But as a lot of companies don't do that. Basically, I don't think I haven't seen any other company come on like you guys come on, and the community loves that. And that's why the community they wanna buy, they follow you, they do stuff like that. And it's just out of respect, but at the same time respecting the product that you guys put out, which is crazy awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and go out to the community, since we're speaking on the community, get some questions asked from the community, and then we'll get back into the subject matter. So we're gonna get ahead and we're gonna start with Kratos. When are you going to see a Suicide Squad Harley Quinn? Now, I don't know if he's talking about what size scale, bus, or anything like that, but you know what you're doing.
Yeah, so we've talked about this recently in quarter scale and third scale. We're still on the fence which way we're going, and the line list for that second half of the year is still not decided, but we're still working on things. So the Harley Quinn is one we want to do, but there's a lot of companies already made the Harley Quinn. So all we've got to think about is how can we make it different. So I think that's where we're spending the time now. Like, what can we do differently? What can make this unique? Because like you mentioned just a minute ago, people at the moment just strapped for cash because of everything going on in the world. And then when it comes to your hobbies, you've got to make hard decisions. So like you just mentioned, you want to make sure that the ES is right and the quality is high and it's something you want. So with the Harley, we just don't want to release something that's exactly the same as someone else. We want to do something different. So right now we're in discussion, and probably if we do make one, it'll probably be in the third or fourth quarter of this year.
Okay, that's awesome, man. Awesome. All right, so MMC Payne, that's not a question. Let's get let's get over here. Sexy Lamb, any news on the quarter scale Neo or any characters from Matrix?
So nothing from Matrix this year at the moment. We were planning last year to release the Matrix, or I can't remember what year it was. It was going to be but the time goes so quickly. The original plan was going to release the Neo from Matrix 4.
And then that movie came out.
Yeah, then the movie came out, and then we thought, maybe give it a miss for now. We've got the life-size Neo still in the office, and that's there ready. But there's only so many life-size people want to buy, so at the moment it's not our priority. So maybe next year. But the quarter-scale Neo, not really in the plans for this year. We'll see how things go in the future.
Okay. And Mitchell Lawrence, any Alien or Predator pieces coming on?
So that one right now, we do have designs for a 1-to-1 Alien statue and a 3rd-scale Alien, and then a 3rd-scale Alien bust. So they're all planned. Right now, we're still in negotiation with the licensor, trying to work on a few things with those guys. So hopefully, probably by June, we should see something for Alien if things go well. And then Predator, again, we're still in discussion there, and we need to look at what other companies are doing, make sure we can do something differently and cool.
Okay, that's badass, bro. So Venom Tech, hey John, how about a Vegeta God mod or mold life-size bust or a baby Vegeta?
Where does that come from?
It came from Venom Tech.
It's possible. That's something that we'd have to do, like the crowdfunding idea. So we need to figure out this, not crowdfunding, but like a Hasbro Labs, Hasbro Pulse kind of idea where these more unique pieces that's like not as mainstream, we could try and figure out how to like get the project moving, make sure we've got enough people backing it, because sometimes it's a bit of a risk to go through 6 months, 9 months of development to put out a PO for a piece that's not as popular as we thought it was. We're taking a risk on Michael Jackson, to be honest, because no one's done it before, and we're not sure like what the reaction is going to be. So that's a risk. So we can't take that risk constantly. So maybe something like this, we could do some like project, funding a project.
Okay.
Okay.
How hard is it to
take the risk?
how hard is it to get the Dragon Ball Z license? Do you know? Have you guys ever asked them?
Dragon Ball Z comes up all the time from like surveys and stuff like that. It's hard right now because a lot of the licenses have already been given out to other companies. There's a lot of like, especially in China, there's a lot of anime companies. So it's a little bit harder just because of the competition. It's not impossible, but we might have to like pay more and do more negotiation. And the licensing rights would probably be very restricted to probably China. Whereas we want to, if we're investing in new licenses, we want to try and get as many global licenses as possible. So I think that's the hesitation right now.
Okay.
Just get in there, Fatal.
So
Fatal's
since
asking
we-
in the chat.
Since we still in that subject, AJ187, will Queen do more than just a Thriller or Michael?
So
Smooth Criminal.
the Smooth Criminal idea came up for the 6-scale figure, but we've got 2 6-scale figures planned for Michael Jackson, based on some like iconic like pop culture moments. So they'll be coming this year. They're being designed right now. But for the bust, we'll stick to 1. I don't know how many we can do with bust, but figures, there's more room to play with. So we'll probably see more Michael Jackson figures. Definitely 2 this year.
Okay. Cool. And Trey Smith, LBS for life. You know that you announced a 1/3 scale Scarlet Witch and Iron Man. Any chance of a 1/3 scale MCU Thanos?
There's always a chance. We're just negotiating right now, so we can't confirm what's going to happen. Definitely the 3rd scale Iron Man will come by March. Any 3rd scale coming after that still being negotiated right now.
Okay. Sexy Lamb. Damn, I hate just saying that name. Dude, I'm just gonna say Lamb.
Call that man by his. Put some respect on his name, sir.
Listen, bro. Go shave your head. Batman Begins suit 1/4 or 1/3 possible. No one has done him justice.
It's possible, yeah, but not this year. It's not in the plans, so possible for next year. And we need to figure out the scaling as well.
I got that nightmare coming in.
I know y'all doing the Bat Pod, Seleno Bat Pod and stuff like that.
Yep.
Did you guys, I know they got a Hot Toys out, but do you guys ever think about doing your version of the Tumbler or the Bat Wing from 1989 Batman?
Not right now, but the in-art team could do something there. And then if it goes well, we could then look at making a statue, but it's not in the plans now. But more vehicles definitely are planned for in-art.
Okay.
And I think the Batman that they're planning, there should be a Bale Batman, but I'm not sure if it's coming with the Batpod or anything like that at the moment.
Okay. And from Mitchell Lawrence, do you plan on doing any John Wick or Doom characters?
John Wick, we spoke with a licensor. I think the time's a little bit tight for the movie, and some other companies have announced that they're making John Wick in 6-scale figures, so I don't think we're going to move forward with John Wick. But for Dune, we definitely have a 6-scale figure this year, Paul Atreides. That should come out this year. We don't really have anything for statues or busts right now. We'll see how things play out with the 6-scale figures, and if it's popular, it's something we could do. I know Prime 1 did something with Dune, so we'll see.
Okay. We got Beast 51. Any plans to step into the Monsterverse? There are more movies on the way, and Apple TV Plus starting a Godzilla series, maybe King Kong.
So the Monsterverse kind of stuff, I think we're going to be going to Monsterpalooza in June, hopefully. That's going to get sorted soon. So I think we're going to speak to a few licenses and see what we can do in terms of anything to do with that genre. And in terms of like Godzilla, King Kong, we do have a piece planned for this year. I won't say what it is just yet, but should be new and exciting, I think.
Okay. And Mitchell Lawrence again. Any chance of making a classic TV show Hulk?
Unlikely, because our majority of our licenses for China, and that show's not really that popular. Like, no one probably knows about it. It's like really iconic early TV, so we don't really have that in the plans.
And got a question here for let me see what we got right here. Collectors Enabled. Mark 1 PO date. Also, which 1 Iron Man are coming this year?
Mark 2 is planned for this year.
Oh wow!
And it'll probably be towards the end of the year. No Mark 1 yet.
Wow. It's gonna be
Also,
it's gonna be the classic silver.
We'll see.
Oh, wait. Is that the one you were talking about yesterday?
Yeah, possibly. I don't want to say too much, but
yeah. All right. But okay, now I got it. If you say that, then okay.
If people watch both, you can sort of piece things together and start to figure things out. But I can't say too
I
much.
already know what it is. Because there's only one that you can make that'll blow everybody away.
Well, this one's going to blow everyone away. It's
Yeah,
going to take.
That was
I'm a
crazy,
Iron
man.
fan.
Oh my god! All right.
Those are the only things I got left in my Hot Toys. Are all my die-cast Iron Mans. That's the only thing I got left in Hot Toys. So Redeemer. My bad. Would you consider doing a Neo Matrix bust?
Yeah, that would consider everything. Like when people say, "Will we consider it?" Yeah, we'll consider almost everything.
Consider keyword. Will you do it?
Yeah, it's will we do it or not? And whether we do it or not depends on the amount of support and the amount of people that are really want to make it happen. So I think we've got to really figure out this year how to do this, like project funding to get people's like ideal projects going, because a lot of these we'd love to make ourselves, but we've got to really, if we've got a limited amount we can make each year, because we know people can't keep buying at this price point. So we've got to make sure that if we're going to put all of our time, effort and money into it, we're going to make sure that there's buyers at the end.
Yo, John, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all killed me last year. Y'all killed me last year. Like I was getting like notifications like every 2 weeks. I was like, oh shit. And I had but I'm glad. I'm real happy because everything that came in was phenomenal. I was like, damn, man. So this is a good question for you right here. What does John collect himself?
Yeah, so I've got, because I live in China, it's big high-rise buildings. There's not much we can really get. So we have to focus on small pieces. So I've got like a small figures on my desk at work, like some like English stuff like Shaun of the Dead from NECA, a piece like that. A little Batman. I've got some little things. And then, I collect here and there, but nothing like a big collection like you guys. So hopefully if I move abroad, get a bigger house, that's when I'll start.
I thought you were gonna say those heads, those masks that
That's
they're
like a
doing. I'm
tattoo
just like,
artist.
no, just
Tattoo
the head.
artists have no tattoos a lot of times.
They just are.
Make all these crazy.
Zamino boy. Can we ask about a life-size Wonder Woman Gal Gadot?
It should be this year, all being well.
Announcement.
They
Life-size
want
announcement
head
this
to
year.
toe, huh?
I can't say for 100% sure, but we at the moment there's the decisions between Selena Kyle and Wonder Woman for 1-to-1 this year. So we've got the Batman first,
Wonder Woman.
and then we've got the Wonder Woman Selena Kyle. We're on the fence about which one because we're only going to release 2 this year, I think.
Honestly, I think it should be a Selena Kyle because we got like 50 million Wonder Womans.
Life-size though.
Life size? No.
No, I'm saying, but it should be a Selena. There's even if it's life size, quarter, whatever. There's a lot of Wonder Woman. I think it'll be a shock and awe. It'll be a Selena. You know what I mean? Like it'll be expected as for a Wonder Woman. That'll be expected. You understand what I'm saying? It'll be expected. Your art. I know you want that light skin thing in there back there. You know what I'm
What are you
saying?
talking about? Nah.
I know. But I think a
No,
Selena
man.
Kyle would be more of a shock and awe and more of a surprising life size to bring out. I think that'll be dope.
Go with Wonder
Yeah.
Oh my God, here goes Fettuccine Alfredo. Not sure if this was discussed, but will Queen Studios be available through Sideshow entirely in the near future? I know some of the busts are, but not all the statues are.
Not entirely, mainly because it works the same as with the licenses. What a lot of the companies don't want to have is too many competing brands and scales. So a lot of the stuff we make has already been made by a lot of other companies. So they'll sometimes pass on a few things, and where they'll pass, we need to work with someone else. And the biggest challenge is the licensing. So I think this year we'll see a bit of a mix. You'll see some at Sideshow, and you'll see some through other retailers like Big Bad Toy Store, Secret Compass, that kind of thing. You'll see more licensed stuff pop up this year, but we're working on more stuff with Sideshow.
Yo, can y'all start doing and I know it's your company and everything, but I know some other companies that sometimes they may have an unboxing video, and maybe you could do a video of the product that y'all about to release, like full like shorts. They say shorts, little videos of the product, spinning around slow motion so everybody can get a piece of see what the product's about and stuff like that. Do you think you guys will start doing that?
Well, they just did it with Superman.
No, but I'm talking about constantly with all their products. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to mention a company right here, but sometimes right before a product is about to drop, they do a video.
Yeah. Assembly video?
It doesn't with them. They don't have to have an assembly video, but just the product.
It's just a premiere video, just showing the statue is coming out.
You think you guys should start doing that? And the reason why I asked you is because I have the Batman Who Laughs on Throne, and I haven't been able to see nobody review that piece.
Well,
the
video is dropping. The video is dropping tomorrow. I am dropping the review tomorrow.
Hold on.
I feel like that was direct to me.
It was to both of y'all. Sick.
But just in general, when certain pieces that we want to see that maybe hasn't shipped yet, are you gonna make these videos where it's like this is what's to come? You think you guys could start doing that?
Yeah. So we do it, but not for every collectible, just because.
No, like the big ones, the big.
Yeah. The big
Everything's
ones
big to y'all, right? You love everything you do. You want to put that shine that light on every product you do, so everyone can see it and be like, ah.
Yeah, but they're not gonna do everything, though.
Yeah, we do it for a lot, but the length of the video is usually only about 90 seconds for some reason. Yeah. Like I've spoken to the video guys here before. There's just time's an issue because we're making that much stuff. Right. And other companies that do these really long form content, they've only got like 5 SKUs a year or maybe 10, and they spend months just planning that one video. We've got literally, it's a bit of a quicker turnaround. We spend more time on our design and the production of our pieces than videoing them. And
It's
we
usually
know
a
that
different department, though, right?
yeah, that we do want to spend more time on that, and we will be releasing more like shorts, like that kind of stuff. But it's more after the fact. It's more when it's ready to ship. But by that time, most people have already made the decision. So I think
I know a guy right up there, Art. He does a fantastic job with video production. You might give him a call. He might hook you up, give you a discount.
if Art wants to move to Hangzhou, get a job, we'll
Yeah. I'm very
sign
excited.
him up.
And from another question from Edison G: does Queen Studio have any plans to do a Terminator quarter scales?
We'll see how the bus goes this year, and then we'll speak to the licensor again. We did have a plan for that, but then I think Darkside Collectibles from Europe, they released a quarter scale with T800 on the bike, on the motorcycle. So we didn't want to have anything too close together. So I think it may be next year we could just see how the bus goes and then look again at that.
All right. And any Alita pieces in the works?
Our contract's just finished for Alita, or will be in March. So there's nothing major yet, because we've already released a one-to-one statue, one-to-one bust, and a quarter scale statue, and the arm as well. So there's not that much more we can do with Alita. So we're hoping that there's like a sequel. If not, maybe the motorball suit, but nothing planned just yet.
All right, everybody out there in the community, make sure that you stay on. We're about 30 minutes away from doing the giveaway. Just please read the disclaimer below. Read the giveaway rules. We don't want to have to go through what we went through last time. If once we announce the winner, we're gonna give the person 20 minutes.
You want to do 20 minutes?
It's gonna be 20 minutes. We're not doing no 20 seconds. We ain't doing that no more.
No, but 20 minutes is a long time.
Doesn't matter. We're gonna give the person the time to do it. We don't want somebody new that came out of left field just to come in here, get a statue, and walk off with it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, let's say one of our guys out there, let's say Fatal the Collector wins. He's one of our regular guys. We know he is. And then we give him 20 seconds, and then the next thing you know, Slobber Joe wins it. We don't even know who Slobber Joe is. He's a new guy that just came in because he wanted to win a statue. We want to give our people in the community a chance to win this statue because they the ones that deserve it. So we're gonna give the person 20 minutes to receive the statue. So if he's not on, if people know who won, call him up, tell him to get on here and win. You got 20 minutes. That's the rules. That's the way we're doing it. Okay. And that's what it is, man. We're not gonna be going through all of this stuff again with 20 seconds and keep doing the wheel. We're gonna give somebody enough time to win the statue. So guys, please read the disclaimer below. If you do not claim it within the window, we're gonna move again and we're gonna give it to the next person. So we're not gonna do a spin again. We're gonna give it to the person that's in second place that came up, and that's what we're gonna do. All right, moving forward. So let's take a couple of more questions, and then we're gonna we're gonna look at some pictures. Of course, they're gonna be Queen Studio stuff, and then we're gonna move on from there. A question from Fatal. Since you're doing a mic, are you doing a Prince?
Oh my God.
Why wouldn't you? They both on the same level of being icons.
It's possible. We'll see how the Michael Jackson one goes first. Like the other names have popped up, like Elvis, Marilyn Monroe, Michael Jackson. There's also Mike Tyson. We could do like these iconic people. But we're gonna see how the first one goes, and then
John,
take it step by step.
They say that I look like Prince.
Yeah, sick. You do kind of.
Yo, is there a possibility that you might start doing rappers as well? Like I could.
Wu-Tang, the whole Wu-Tang.
Hold on. Is there problem art? Is there problem art?
No. I'm good. Which one would you go for first, man?
Nas.
Of course, Nas, man.
But would people buy it?
I can see people.
Nas life-size bust?
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, they will.
No. They will not.
No,
They would have a better chance doing the box.
I'm not trying to have somebody I hang out with in the project. I hate that.
Yeah. I hate to say it, but if you go to the hood, they gonna buy it. Don't listen.
They not.
I know.
The
hood, they trying to
listen to Fatal. If you come to New York, if you come to New York,
buy me a bracelet.
People gonna buy the bus. Don't listen to
They not. They not
They
spending
can't tell me
$4,000 on a
what
Nas
I know
bus.
is gonna market.
No,
Okay.
they not.
They are.
Yo,
we're gonna
Queen
stick.
Studio
We're
can
gonna
go
stick
there,
with, we're gonna stick with Blade.
but they're not gonna leave with the bus.
Hey,
Oh, and
John, I
guys,
got a quick
just real
question
quick,
before we move
I know,
to pictures.
real quick, I know
Okay.
on Thursday night show we had Nevzin on, and just a quick announcement for all of y'all. The Bishop bus is a go. I mean, the Bishop quarter scale is a go.
Who? What? Who doing it? He doing it?
Nevzin is doing it. The commissioner approved it. So the next one they're doing after Gambit will be Bishop, and it will be the one that we sent them. So kudos to us.
Holy sh!
And
Wow.
they making it. I'll give y'all more information about that in
Can you
about
repeat that one more time, Six, so they hear you again?
the Bishop quarter scale rendering that we showed them yesterday. They are going to make it. The commissioner picked it up, and he is going to be the next one. So they putting the other three on hold just to do the Bishop
I'm getting
that we wanted done, and they're doing it. And the Bishop is next after Gambit. Just wanted to announce that real quick. That's what they're doing.
If they do it
so-
good, yo.
John, any plans on a Kong statue?
He's
John, are
processing.
you frozen?
I think so.
Yeah.
I just see the doo, doo, doo,
It's
doo.
reloaded. There you go. So, John, any plans on a Kong statue?
Yeah, sorry, I missed some stuff. Then it froze. So a Kong statue, maybe.
Okay, that's a big maybe, guys. Big maybe. A lot of people are talking about this. I'm looking at a lot of people are talking about a lot of different Michael Jackson statues. So that'll be pretty dope. A lot of people are also excited about the Mark II announcement. That's really I'm very excited about. That's dope.
Hey, yo, John, do y'all ever think, since this movie just came out, I don't know how well it's going to do in movies, but what do y'all think about that Megan, the movie Megan?
That doll.
Yes.
thing.
You guys may think about doing that?
Possibly. Yeah.
Right.
I think I've not seen it, and I don't know anyone that's seen it here.
That's
It's never
creepier.
released.
That's the creepiest shit I've ever seen in my life.
It was a decent flick. So
Very
It
good.
was.
I like
Don't
it.
spoil it, man.
think
Don't
about, I
spoil
think
it.
that if you guys did a Megan, especially not even a Megan bust, of course, do the whole doll, that would be the creepiest. But I think it would do well.
It'll be pretty dope. Hey, Secret Sanctuary in the building. What's up? What's up, my man? His question is: are you exhibiting at Monster Palooza or just attending?
At the moment, we're looking to get a 10 by 10 space. I think that's all that's available right now. So we should be exhibiting, all being well.
Where is it at?
Pasadena.
Pasadena.
Monster
John, please send me the information on email. I'm there.
What
I'm loving the Bishop love in
what
the
dates
chat
is
right
that
now.
in Pasadena?
Sorry, say again.
What dates is Monster Palooza in Pasadena? 'Cause I'm usually in California too.
It's at the beginning of the month, so I think possibly around the 6th of June, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But it should be the first week in June.
Gotcha.
Yeah, John, when you get time, send me that information. So we can.
We'll do.
Sorry, we can lock in our tickets. We can shoot out there. Definitely.
And also, SDCC, that's where we're hoping to reveal the Michael Jackson bust.
Ooh.
Now-
So that's what we're working on.
The Michael Jackson bus, will it be just one bus, or will it be when he's transforming into a zombie, or you guys just gonna do straight up Michael Jackson?
Just straight up
Will it-
Michael Jackson.
Will it be the burn hair version or before the burn hair version?
Pre-Pepsi or post-Pepsi?
Y'all are so messed up, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all so messed up, man.
Yeah,
Hey, would
I don't
y'all-
know the timeline for that, so I can't.
All right. So, would a question from Atticus: Would Queen even ever consider doing anything with Berserk, like Guts, Dragon Slayer, Swords Life, and Size and stuff like that?
Yeah, so with new licenses, we've got to really do a bit more research and figure out how popular it is, what's the audience like, who's going to buy it. Like you guys mentioned rappers a few minutes ago. Like the same with that, we've got to figure out what's the audience, who's done it before, and figure out, is this something that we can scale? So
I don't know. I don't know rapping.
So, John,
well,
real
our
quick,
sideshow did ODB statue.
Exactly,
So-
John.
So it
That's
might be
what I
worth
was
it in
saying.
a smaller
And it
scale.
still ain't sold out.
Batman 2000, Batman 1000 Detective is not sold out neither, brother.
It's low stock though.
Doesn't matter.
But
Not
that's a
sold out.
$1,300
Which one?
statue compared to $100
And
statue.
Wolverine Sideshow ain't sold out neither, brother.
Which one?
Yeah, they made 4,000 of 6,000.
Which one you talking about?
That ODB is $100
ODB.
bucks.
Oh, okay.
Brooklyn Zoo. Shame on you when you
Rogue
step
Sideshow.
through.
All right, we're
$100.
gonna take about 2 more questions and we're gonna move on. Al Baraza, late to the stream. Not sure if this was discussed, but since Queen Studios just got the 1/3 Marvel MCU license, please do an entire 1/3 Iron Man line like the half scale. Keep it classy, museum and pose. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, it's not really a question, right? It's just a statement. But I think that's what we're going to try and do.
Yeah, I think it was a statement. But we got a question from Mike over at Collectors Enabled. Any rescue armor besides the quarter scale?
Nothing planned. We did the rescue bust and we've done the quarter scale rescue, so there's nothing more planned other than that.
All right, and this is going to be the last question, and we're going to move on. This one right here is from Mitchell Lawrence, and this: I know you've done Balrog bust from Lord of the Rings, but do you plan on doing other characters from the franchise like elves, Tauriel, from The Hobbit?
Yeah, so I mentioned that yesterday briefly. The Lord of the Rings, we're still trying to figure out which direction we're going to go in, because there's a lot of companies making Lord of the Rings now. So I know that in art, they've got a whole line planned for statues. We're still not sure on scale and that kind of thing. So maybe towards the end of the year, we'll make a decision on that.
Okay. And once again, on the giveaway, a lot of people asking the questions about it. The way you're going to win on the giveaway is we're going to give it out here. So you got to be present. You got to be here attending
You got to
this right
comment
now.
so I know you here.
You also have to be subscribed to Sick Mansion Collectibles. You have to be subscribed to Art the Statue Collectors channel, and you also got to be subscribed to Fatal the Collectors channel. We'll check that right quick. Most of the people that are on here, the few hundred people that we know, we already know who they are, so we know they subscribed and all that. But besides all that, we just need everybody to do that. Yeah, what is that noise? Was somebody typing? What's that?
Sounds like somebody doing an unboxing.
Sound like somebody was shaking a bag of Tic Tacs or some shit. I was like, what the hell? So just everybody out there, that's how you win. You just got to stay on here, and you just don't go nowhere. Stay on here because we're gonna do this in about 15 more minutes, and we're gonna do that real quick and do that giveaway. So there was a couple other questions that was on there, but I didn't ask them and stuff like that. And I'm sure they probably want me to ask, but I think you answered that earlier. They was asking about NART. If you would be able to answer if NART is coming out with anything new, any surprises or anything like that in the future.
Yeah, there's lots of new stuff coming from InArt. I think there's a few things that they mentioned last year on their list will be released this year, and then a few surprises from anime, and then a few other licenses we're applying for now globally as well. So this year should be big for them. The priority right now is shipping the Joker, and then following that, it's going to be new releases and some exciting stuff.
Okay, that's
Cool
pretty dope.
questions
That's
for
pretty
me,
cool.
John, and then I'm done. So like, when is it too late to get feedback? Like, when do you release it? Because I'm really looking for a quarter scale Hulk, and yours had so much potential, it scoped it really well and all of that stuff. But then the smoke on it, like, when is it too late for constructive criticism before so you could act on it? Or do you guys just stay like, no, this is the original vision, we like this, so we're just gonna put it out? Because I do think it's an awesome piece, but the only thing that's throwing it off for me is the smoke. So I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on that.
That one in particular, we could be making some changes to.
Awesome.
So usually within before the pre-order, we can like pause it. So for example, the Scarlet Witch, we released the Scarlet Witch, and the feedback for that was mixed, so we decided to pause it, and that was the best time. Once the pre-order started, it's very difficult to make changes because people have paid, and if we make changes, then the people that are already paid are buying or pre-ordering what they see, so they might not want that change. So right now we're figuring out if it's worth making some changes to this one, because the feedback really overwhelming is that it's awesome, but they don't like the smoke. So
Yeah.
I think that's what we're looking at right now. And if there's any updates that might come from our partners.
Yeah, that'll be
that's
awesome.
good,
That was definitely a thing that we had a topic on here about, and we was talking about the smoke. But as for the sculpt and the character itself, I think is badass. Like, you know, I'm in for the red one because I need a red Hulk. I need a one that's better than XM, and I think this one is. And this is definitely badass. Definitely the smoke part was kind of the throw off for a lot of people. It was a throw off for me too. I know they was trying to make it like the cover, but it just hard to do like a smoke effect like that. I just think that this statue 1 billion% could do without it. Definitely do without it, because the statue itself, the sculpt and
So
just the sheer detail, the pose and everything about this is badass. I love it.
The smoke kind of made it look more like anime piece, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a more comic style, so I think that's why like you said, based on the cover. I think right now they're figuring out if we can go back. If we do go back, you have to go through another round of changes, so it could take another 3 to 6 months.
Just a suggestion. I think that if you could give the people the option to keep the smoke, right? But not do peg magnets, but just do a flat magnets where you can just put it in and it magnetizes to the body on its own. You know what I mean? Where there won't be no peg holes or anything, that, you know, they can be able to do that, and at least that won't be such a big change. It'll just be adding magnets to the smoke where they can be able to attach it to the body themselves if they want to pose it with that or without it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what's in discussion right now. So there'll probably be some updates within the next few weeks on that, if not in the next few days.
Awesome.
Yeah, because
Thanks for that answer, dude.
I just love
gives
this
me hope.
statue. I just love it, man. I just love the details on this and everything. Like, I can't wait to see more of this. This would be like the statue that everyone would like to see, like a nice video of, you know, like a premiere video, just to capitalize on the details of the statue, because everything about it, I love it. Just the smoke part on the top on his body is the only thing that just kind of a throw off. But honestly, even if the smoke was on it, I was still planning on getting it because I think it's just a beautiful scope. It's a beautiful.
See, this scale right here, and these characters right here, this is my lane right here. So, like, if you guys put stuff out like this, this is the stuff that
you got one person that's gonna buy it, definitely.
That one, well, a lot.
I think a lot of people.
It's Hulk, and quarter scale is the most popular scale, and it's common.
People are in for this piece. Yeah. Like I said, it was just a smoke part. And just another thing, like things like this, like, you know, some nice statues, really nice statues and things like that. I think it should just be out. It should be like promoted more, because what's going on too with the statues, you notice that they will show something today, right? It'll blow everybody's mind. It'll be a dope and big thing. Next thing you know, 2 weeks later, everybody forgot about it. And then when the pre-order comes up, it's you know, people don't get on it like that. I'll give a quick example with the LBS Hulk. When they announced the pre-order, it was slow motion. A lot of people they didn't jump on it. They weren't jumping on it. It was real slow motion. And then all of a sudden, here comes Art. He does his review, and then we put it here live on the channel. And the next day, it went berserk. The next day, literally, it went berserk. Other people were selling out on it. Whatever they had on their websites, it was sold out. So that's something else too. That, you know, well, you guys are planning to just do more, you know, to put your product out there so they can really see it, because a lot of the stuff is just announced. Like we like, you know, it's cool to just announce it, but then just keep it going. You know what I mean? Like, keep it going. Because when you guys announced the Superman bust, I was more in shock than happy because of how it looked, because of the likeness. I was digging that the baby in the front, although people were saying, "Yo, that's crazy, creepy," or whatever. I loved it because I understand what Joe was doing. I understand the story, all of that. It was pretty dope to me. And then especially that y'all put it in the front, and then have the people the option of opening it to see it or close it if they don't want to see it.
It's an option.
and then not hiding it in the back. Like usually
Hey.
that's what they do. They hide them in the back or they show something where you can't really see it. So it was a real good decision with something like that.
I'm
that
walking
was-
around the house with the little baby like this, scaring people.
Yeah, Justin, I do that again. Do that again. See, he's breastfeeding the baby.
I'm
That's what he's
gonna be
doing.
running around with it, and then if you drop it on the ground, it's not gonna break. But then people think
It
I
makes
think
sense.
it was
Fatal
pretty-
likes
I think
his
it was pretty
jokers
dope.
pregnant, so he'll like his super
Oh, no.
pregnant.
No,
I also like
that's
the decision that you guys made with the with the base. When y'all was just pretty much with the base with the Justice League base and
The key is dope.
differentiating it. It was pretty cool, man. I mean, I just like the whole object of it, man. The detail on it is just incredible, man. And the baby, I think this was just a crazy choice. And the base, the sculpt of the base is phenomenal. What's the basis of the base? It looks like shoulders
ship,
here.
right?
I don't know, but
Spaceship. Isn't it?
The
Yeah, it's
ship,
based on the spaceship that he was sent to Earth from Krypton. That's the design, essentially. So it's not entirely like that, but there's design elements in there.
man, y'all knocked this out the park, man. Y'all definitely knocked this out the park. That's just an incredible thing. So what we're gonna do right about now is that we are going to do this giveaway.
Hey, Sick,
So,
hold on. Before you do it,
What you did?
I got a bunch of names in here. Okay. But the only way that I know you here is if you comment. So I say if you haven't commented tonight, I don't have your name because there's no way I can know. And then, like Six said, you have to be subscribed to all of those channels. He said, but I've been taking down names as I see the comments. That's the only way that I can know.
All right, guys. So make sure y'all doing your comments and you comment right now. I had 3 people text me asking me if they see me. And that's probably why I can't see you because you haven't commented. So make sure you comment. There goes another one. You can see my name.
Yep, I'm getting people now. See, I'm glad.
All right, guys. Just everybody start messaging right now. Just start messaging right now. We're gonna give you guys maybe another 3-4 more minutes, and then we're gonna do this and give this away, man. That's what we do. We give shit away. We like giving things away, man. So we like a lot of statues in. And once again, thank you to our boy from the Extreme channel, Mr. X, for doing that giveaway with us as well, and joining in our end of the year show and doing that giveaway. That was pretty dope. So everybody start commenting right now. Put a comment up there or your name is not going to get recorded for this giveaway. So you got 3 minutes. Let's go. Everybody start doing their thing. We're going to do this giveaway for this Queen Studio piece. We got the man right here where this damn statue came from. It was produced from another badass piece. So, let's do this. Everybody here, Poor Boy, what's up, my brother? Welcome to the show. Justin, welcome to the show. Dwayne, everybody that's coming in. Mad McKenzie, everybody that's here right now. So everybody, y'all ready? We got 2 more minutes, and we're going to get ahead
All
and
right.
take all these names, and we're done.
Sick, guys. I got to go. So I'll let you do your thing. Thank you for letting me be on. And John, thank you for coming again. All right.
All right, Art, I'll hit
See
you
you
up.
again.
See you
I'll hit
guys.
you up, Art.
Peace, Art.
Bye.
All right, guys, so go ahead and
See
do
you.
that.
Bye.
Get it going and stuff. We got 1 minute. Everybody got 1 minute, and we're going to take these names. We're going to spin the wheel, and that's what we're doing.
Hey, while I'm typing these names, is there any way that we'll get a life-size Chadwick Boseman likeness sculpt?
We actually went for that, but it was too close to any past, so they were very. It's like a sensitive issue, so we didn't really approach it. But maybe in the future, it's something we could come back to. I think we wanted to do something with Kobe as well a while back, but it's difficult because you also got to get the licensing for the like the outfit and all the NBA licensing.
Kobe.
So
I think a lot of people will grab Kobe.
Kobe, yeah, and Mike, MJ, and Kobe.
Yeah,
Man.
they'll do it.
MJ probably won't give his license though.
Hey, do you see a Thomas diorama there?
Yeah, I got him.
Yeah, you want? Okay.
Yeah, I got him typed in from a while ago.
Yeah, we got your name. Make sure you there, bro, because you won't win nothing. All right, so we're about to do this right now. Go ahead and send me the names, and we're gonna throw it on the wheel.
make sure a couple more just came in, but I think I'm good.
It's always fun giving stuff away, bro. So you know. All right.
All right, see, I got
Everybody's got a lot of people. ATV, what's up, my brother? Welcome. Everybody coming on here. Let's do this. Just let me know when you send it. All right. A few more minutes. John, how's the weather over there, man?
Cold.
It's cold?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was saying, man, here in Florida, we cold. It's cold over here, man. It's been cold for a minute. For a couple
In
of
Florida
weeks
as
now,
well.
man. It's weird.
You should hide that, man.
All right, we just got the list right now. Let me grab these names. Oh, god damn, bro. These are a lot of names.
Yeah, man. You know, I don't play. I get them all, buddy.
You know, it's funny, though. A lot of these names that I'm looking at, they're recognizable. All right, guys, so here we go. There goes the wheel. I'm doing this live so y'all can see. There's no trickery or none of that on there. The names are closed. That's it. Nobody else can get on. Names are closed. And remember, we're giving you 20 minutes to redeem this. And if you don't, it's going to the second place winner. There go all the names right there. So if y'all ready, we're going to get ready to spin this wheel. And y'all ready? Here we go. Nicholas Capote. Nicholas Capote. Go ahead and check that right now, guys. Make sure he's subscribed. If he's not subscribed, we're moving on. Nicholas, I want to see you. The only person right now in the chat, I want you to go ahead and shout your name out in the bottom. Let us know it's you. And your name has to match. If you got a different name, you're not winning the statue. Your name has to match what's here. Nicholas Capote.
Man. I should have known. That's me. My bad. No, I'm just kidding.
Where you at, my brother?
You should go ahead and pick the second one, though, because you said they're going to have 20 minutes. And then you're going to have them picked already.
Congrats, Nicholas.
So we got Nicholas Capote. Where you at? Timer's already started for the 20 minutes. Clock has already started.
Yo, 20 minutes is a long time, bro.
Pick the name right underneath. Yep, and we're gonna pick the name right underneath. That's what we should do. Or should spin it again?
No,
spin it again. Yeah.
All right, so we'll spin it again. Okay, they saying he's here.
Yeah.
All right, you're saying he's here, but we don't see him here. So he needs to get him back on the chat right now.
That's crazy to me, though, man. I don't never understand that.
I don't understand it either. Everybody's saying he's here except himself.
I never understand it, though. Like, stay.
I don't get it.
I see his I'm here in the chat.
Everybody's saying he's in the chat, but he still hasn't said, "Oh my God, I won! Thank you." Nothing.
It's a bot that just said I'm
here.
here.
Here it goes. He's here. He's here. All right, Nicholas, you're here. You're in the building. Congratulations, my brother. You just won yourself a quarter scale Queen Studios Spider-Man statue. Congratulations, my man. What I'm going to need you to do is get ahead and go to Facebook and send me a message. I'm going to put it right in the bottom, right where you see the green thing in the bottom. I'm going to put the information there. Get ahead and grab my information from the bottom right there. And then that's where you're going to send me your full name, address, and everything. And I'm going to have that shipped out to you ASAP. So, congratulations on that, man. Congratulations. Let me go ahead and put that information up there for you right now so you can check it out and you can get ahead and go on there. Guys, anybody else, any questions before we call this a night? To my boy John, before we get out of here.
I'm just saying, next time you gotta at least have a profile pic, my brother. There's all these initials, N's, D's. I was just like, yo, who that though? No, but John, it was great talking to you, man.
Hey, John, what's the as for us as collectors and stuff? what do you think the things that we think that happens behind the scenes that we don't even know about? Like, what would you be able to say? As you hear people saying, why you can't do this, why you can't do that, whether it be pricing, whatever, what is it that
Yeah,
what's the misconception for collectors that we don't know?
it's a
If you
good question.
if you
Yeah.
can say if you could say it.
But it's just like most things. You see the results. You don't see the work that goes into it.
Right.
Like sports, anything really, anything where anyone's successful, you see the
Right.
results of the hard work. You don't see what goes in behind it. So,
Gotcha.
for example, the Scarlet Witch, and everyone's like, oh yeah, the likeness is off, blah blah, blah. It's terrible. But yeah, maybe it is off. We'll go back and work on it. But there's
Right.
been about 6 or 7 guys working on that for 9 months. So and back and forth. So
Right.
so sometimes that's why maybe companies don't like to communicate, because they take it personally. So I think that's one thing. And then
Right.
the second thing is just licensing's hard. Like people say, oh, why don't you just sell through Sideshow? Or why don't you do this?
Right.
If we could, in an ideal world, we'd put it all on our website.
Right.
We'd make it flat shipping pricing, and we'd want to make as many people get it as possible. That's what we want to do. But
Gotcha.
the way licensing works is that there's certain regions, certain things are licensed for, and certain scales are done for one company, and another company can't have it because of competition. So I think it's those two things really, that we can't just sell everywhere.
Right.
It's just not because the licensing rules, and then they'll say, oh well, it's available at this store. But
Right.
the issue is that maybe that store is buying from someone else, and that's called the grey market, and it's technically not illegal, but it's not the best way to do things. So that's the challenges we've got, and it just takes time to get there.
Because I know, and I even said it one time when they were saying whether it be the Harley Quinn by the other company or you wanted something that you guys may have done. I said, no matter how much you may think, nothing is going to be 100% likeness of the actual human being. It's not. It's just not. So
Yeah, it's never going to be 100% accurate, because there's also slight variations between each piece anyway. Because although sometimes the molds are like in part of the manufacturing process, but a lot of these high-end pieces are hand finished, so there's going to be slight differences from one to one, so that can affect the final look as well. But we do our best to make sure that the final product exceeds the prototype. That's what we try to do each time.
Got you.
Plus, people likenesses change. Like Henry Cavill, so hard to get. Dude look different in every movie.
Yeah. And also it depends on the shot. You could take a still from a different scene, and it could look completely different just because it wasn't filmed at the same time. There's maybe certain things changed. Lighting affects it. Same with our products and our statues, collectibles. One guy could take a photo, it could look amazing. The next guy could take a photo, it could look terrible. So there's so many variables. I think you just gotta, if you like it, buy it, and just trust in the company.
Is it going to be? I'm sorry for what's that movie? Avatar. Anything on Avatar coming out?
We had discussions about Avatar. It's just at the time it just wasn't right for us. Yeah, the costs involved and the time frame, we just couldn't get it done in time. So we decided to give it a miss. But maybe if there's going to be more movies from Avatar coming up, I think there's going to be 3 and 4. So there's no reason why we can't work on future projects with them.
That's dope. That's pretty dope. Hey, Nicholas, put your email address right here, right now, so I can email you directly. I think it's better that way to make sure that you are the one that's going to get the statue. I don't want 50 million people emailing me, and I don't know who it is. So put your email address right now on the comments with your name, so I can know it's you, and I can email you directly, and I can get all your information and get the statue shipped out to you. Once again, John, congratulations, man, for a great 2022 for you and the entire company. I also got the pleasure to meet the owner, which was pretty dope. He's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to ship him out a box of beers. That guy could bust down some beers, bro. Y'all guys are some drinkers. I'm not even gonna lie. Y'all was doing it. But we had a great time, man. It was a great experience for me and my wife. And I was able to meet some great people, make some great connections, and some really good friends that I'm still in contact with today, which I was blessed. Really dope. So again, congratulations for a phenomenal 2022. We're looking forward for 2023. Incredible. You know, we got to talk behind the scenes so we could get that giant show going over here in Florida. So that'll be badass. That's gonna be incredible. And you know, continued success. And
Oh yeah. And six. Speaking of shows, is it possible you guys might come to Comic-Con next year?
Yeah, I'm coming. Oh, you guys.
we really need, and I'm speaking for everybody. Everybody, I believe, is gonna agree with me that I think when you guys promote your product at these Comic-Cons, because that's what a lot of people go to Comic-Cons. They go to them for, not just for the cosplay people, the comic books, but we go there to see the statues. And when, even though you may put it on video or give us photos, we want to see the product in hand. You know what I'm saying? So I think you guys should try to make it to Comic-Con next year. At least bring like at least 4 buses and
Put them in your backpack.
You know, some type of 1/3 or whatever. But the bus, people need to see that, because then when they see that actually of the movie they saw, I think that'll actually make them want to purchase the product even more. Just my opinion.
Yeah, we want to go to NYCC this year, but the timing's really close to the biggest show in China, which is Wonder Festival. And because Wonder Festival is only 2 hours from us, we can get way more stuff there, way more samples, way more prototypes, and the cost is way lower. So we're undecided just because those 2 events within a week of each other, and there's only so many people in the company, and there's only so many prototypes we can make. So we're still looking at that.
Even if you sit in older prototypes,
would it be what do you think would be better, like company wise, for, like, you know, as the people that buy your product? Would it be more overseas or more the people here in the States that is buying the Queen Studios product?
So it's more, we've done like the Wonder Festival event for the last year was not on because of COVID, but the last 3 or 4 years, the online reach from Wonder Festival alone is way bigger than anything we've done in the US, just because we have so much stuff there and there's so much attention from all the other companies. So I think in terms of like the online reach is bigger, but it's always better to come and see people offline. The challenges is that because we're in China, it's hard to get everything there logistically, and New York's expensive. Like to get the apartments, to get the shipping, the handling, all of that kind of stuff. It's a massive investment. So we've got to make our minds up, and we're still not sure yet. So that's why it's a little bit harder.
Okay,
you know what's hot right now, John?
That's definitely fair.
Get that Joel and Ellie from Last of Us, the HBO show.
Hey, once again,
everyone's
the
doing
winner.
the game, but nobody's doing the
TH series from HBO. Yeah.
Hey, once again, the winner of the statue, please send me your email address right now. You got to still be on there. Send me the information, please. Definitely need that information so I can send you your stuff. So please send it. I don't want to give you my email address because everybody will email me saying they are you. You feel what I'm saying? So if you put your email address on here in the comments, I know it's you, and I can email you directly. So I would just want to make sure you get it. And the reason I'm saying this is because the last time we gave out, I think it was 4 statues. We sent a statue out to somebody that wasn't supposed to receive it.
Oh.
All right. And then we had to, you know, make good on that. Because the person we sent the statue to, he didn't want to send it back. Matter of fact, he's not even on the comments no more. He don't even come on. He just took a statue and ran with it. So I don't want that to happen to the next person because it cost me money. Because I had to purchase a statue and send it to the winner. All right, and that was behind the scenes. I didn't even say nothing, but I'm saying it now. So we honor what we do here. I just proved it. I had just sent somebody a statue that came out of my pockets. So, you know, please send me your information. Leave it on here. Don't matter when you do it. I can always get back on it and get it and see it. But John, with Comic-Con, got a great idea for that, where y'all can be in both places at one time. I'll let you know about that. Cool. And it'll be less moolah for you guys. Trust that. Oh, now it was flanks. No, it wasn't flanks though.
Bonus.
Murder's cock.
Hey, Rashid, ATV got a really important, hard-hitting, impactful question for you.
Yes.
You
What
might
is
want
it?
to bring that up before we bounce.
What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
Scroll up a little bit. I think it's the last ATV question. Yeah, ATV racer.
Yo, I got like cold pizza waiting for me. But anyway, guys, I want y'all all to, to show the love and thank our boy John for coming on and hanging out with us and giving us all of these great things and everything like that, and these dropping some bombs on us, letting us what's coming out, what we can expect this coming year. And of course, there's going to be a lot of other surprises that he can't really talk about right now. But I'm sure everybody's going to keep their boots on the ground and their ears open. And we're going to be looking forward to what's coming out, because they're already starting off with a bang with the Superman life-size bust. It looks like a human being. Shit. I'm already thinking of a nice video prank to do with my wife with that. That'll be really dope. But man, just want to thank everybody for coming on. You know how the way it is here in the community. We got nothing but love for you guys. We respect everybody out there. Love you guys for always coming through, always showing love. Congratulations to the winner of the statue giveaway. We're gonna have another giveaway in 2 weeks. I'll announce the statue that is gonna be in 2 weeks. That's gonna be covered with another sponsor that's just joined the team this year, which is pretty dope. I'm gonna announce who that sponsor is in 2 weeks, and it's a pretty big deal for all of us. It's pretty cool. I'm excited. And y'all know that Queen Studios is our family. It's a big part of our family, man, and that's one of the biggest things that we support here. That's one of the things that I support since day one, and and I will always do that until there's no such thing as Polystone, and when Rashid finally retires. So with that being said, on our way out the door, Fatal, what you got to say to the community? What you got to say to everybody out there before we be out of here?
Yeah, y'all know what's up. You catch me here on this channel on Thursdays and most Saturdays, and Monday, Cool Nerds Lounge. Like I promised, it'll be unboxings every week this year, man. I'm bringing stuff for you, so go ahead, subscribe to me if you haven't, and you'll see some of the same people on my show that you see on this show, man. Having a good time.
That's what's
Big
up,
old
man.
nerds, man. Grown nerds.
Crippler, my man, what you got going on?
I'm just chilling, playing video games, looking at some statues. But yeah, just like Fatal said, you can catch me. My next day will be on Cool Nerds with Fatal, talking it up, chopping it up. You know how we do. So yeah, catch me there.
And Mr. Vice President, Daf Rashid.
Oh no, I'm on I don't know how many shows and stuff, but
It's easy to name the one you ain't on.
nah, I'm always showing love, you know what
Catch
I'm saying?
him with Flankster on
Which is our next sponsor. Bonus Productions.
Nah, but shout out to my man Sick Show, my man Fatal with the Cool Nerds, Collectors Weekly, Casual Nerds, and Collectors Table. Now, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to my man Shane, Sick, Fatal, Crippler, And just like also real quick, just like the BSC said one of his videos, you know what I'm saying? Stop, being cheap. Pay the price, man. Stop lowballing. So no way. We getting it done, bitches.
Ooh, speak that shit, Rashid.
It is getting done. We got that confirmed. It's getting done.
For those who want to be last in the game, because you didn't want to make the statue, we're going to get it done.
They won't be there.
Don't come behind Don't come behind it, the project, and then say, "Oh, we're making a bishop now," because we actually make a bishop, and people want to be all emotional because we may not like one of your products, so we're gonna get it done ourselves.
Yeah, that's some straight sinister stuff.
Yes, sir.
And I like that, Crippler. I like that. So you a rapper for real. I like that.
And as for myself, guys, as for myself, guys, we had a nice meeting last week with all my guys, and your boy, the sick one, is going to be taking a break, a long due break. I've been doing this for 2 years straight, haven't missed not basically a week from doing unboxings, doing reviews and everything. So for the live shows, my teams are going to be taking over both shows. They're going to be taking over the Thursday night show. They're going to be taking over the Saturday Night Raw show. I am taking a hiatus break. I got a lot of great things going on behind the scenes. I got the food trucks that are going on now that me and my wife done, and we dove in, and that's a great new business we have going on right now. I'm working behind the scenes with a lot of other guys, a lot of companies and stuff like that. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff with the companies too behind the scenes, and going to be pretty much flying out to a lot of different places, and helping a lot of these companies and helping a lot of different things, and just doing a lot of great things for you guys. But with that being said, I do have about 15 review videos that already have been filmed. So I'm gonna be all those is gonna keep going on. I'm looking at just a couple of weeks or something like that. I'm gonna take a break. I need a break big time, and that's also things that I'm gonna be doing with a lot of these companies. So, you know, we're gonna be doing some big things, man, and I'm looking forward to showing you guys. As you see, we getting things done. We asked for a blade, and they did the 1/3 scale blade. We asked for the bishop, and then 24 hours later, they boom got the commissioner. They doing it. So we're doing big things, and I'm looking super forward to me the best statue company in the planet, and it's Queen Studios. I don't give a shit what nobody got to say.
He said it.
I don't care. I said it.
I got
the
three.
best statue company on the planet is Queen Studios, and that's what we do. That's what we support. That's what we going behind.
Some of you
I said
companies
it.
stop getting all emotional, man. You know what I'm
Stop
saying?
getting emotional.
Sometimes,
I got three.
Sometimes you hit highs and hit lows. Sometimes you make good product, and sometimes
Sometimes you
fans
don't.
are just
Man.
not feeling it. And when we ask you to do something, don't get all emotional and don't answer us when you get emotional. You know what I'm saying?
The fact
So,
that John
now I'm
sitting
gonna
here
taunt
and
you. Now I'm gonna
let me give
taunt
him
you.
straight up
You know what I'm
feedback
saying?
on the Hulk, right? Feedback, constructive. It's a great
Right.
piece. Somebody
All I
tweet,
know is I'm sitting
"That's
here with
dope,"
3
you know
Queen
what I mean?
Studios bust on my desk.
Where
Wonder
they
Woman.
at? Where they at?
They're gonna be in a different spot on the next. On
And let's
the
not
next video.
No,
not
I don't
forget.
see it. Where
Let's
they
not
at? He
forget
said he
your
got
boy.
Queens. I
Your
don't
boy
believe
Sick One.
Fatal. I don't
Don't
believe
forget,
Fatal.
your boy
We're
Sick One
bus.
already has 26 life-size busts, and I got 7 on the way.
The
I
headroom,
don't
Sick,
see-
sick.
the
I
headroom,
see your-
baby. You got
Sick,
so much
I see your-
headroom, Sick.
I see your Queen.
You got
Sick,
so
I see
much
your Queen
headroom.
Studios. I want to see Fatal. Where's Fatal? I just hear Fatal talking. Where's the bus?
Fatal, don't turn that
There you
camera
go.
around. Yeah. Yo, I caught him braiding that.
The review on that
artifact's
one
hair.
is dropping on Monday.
Yeah.
But anyway, we on here, man. We did a giveaway. This was great. If anybody knows the guy that won the statue, he still hasn't messaged me. I don't know what happened, if he fainted or whatever. If he don't reach out to me within 24 hours, then we'll do it again. I'll get my guys to do it on the next Thursday night show.
I think
But,
he did it.
once
I think
again-
the email though was like criticalmass@hotmail.com or something like that. It was
I
weird.
don't know, but anyway, thank you so much, John, for coming through, man. We appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for taking the time and doing this for us and coming on here and just chatting and talking and you know, having a blast with everybody, having a blast with the team, and you know, giving us all this great information, letting us know what's coming on, and a lot of great things. And I got something that you could do for New York Comic-Con that'll be really dope. It's all about. We're about helping, so we can make it happen. And y'all can be in 2 places at one time, and I'm going to tell you how that could be.
Shout out to John
So
for coming on the show,
out there.
be able to take criticism
Yeah,
and answer questions. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you,
That's just how. And like I said, we joke around on the show and stuff like that, but we are collectors. So if we have like lines like Avengers and X-Men, we just trying to complete our lines. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And check this out. At the end of the day, there's artists out there. If you don't make what we looking for, somebody will. Period. That's it.
They will. So with that being said, y'all know what it is. Y'all know how it goes. Let's go.